Hello, it's me, Reika Fjord. I'm back. Hello? Am I back? I hope I'm back. Okay, let's do this again. Yeah, OBS just suddenly decides to die on me. So, I just have to do the troubleshooting on stream. Which is fine. The game crashed. Everything crashed. It's alright. Let's try this again. It was fine yesterday, but I did upgrade my drivers.
Please be happy.
I update my drivers just in case because the audio was a bit weird yesterday.
New beginnings are exciting,
Oh,
aren't they?
not this one. This one. Okay. I'm not gonna jinx it, but let me just pin this. Let me just pin this real quick. Okay. So yeah, where was I? Yeah, we just finished chapter 1 yesterday. I hope we can finish another chapter or 2 today. There are 5 chapters in total from what I've seen, so I'm thinking that maybe I can finish 2 more today and then have another stream to finish 1 route. I don't know if I will finish more routes later, but yeah, 1 route is a good start. This is a really rich visual novel. So yeah, let's jump right into it. For the second day in a row, I wake up in a soft bed. My bed. It's early. The library downstairs is silent. No one else is here aside from Juliet. I didn't even transform before falling asleep last night. Just passed out like this, with human arms and legs. No wonder I'm sore. After I agreed to Juliet's offer, the rest of the day passed by quickly. Aspen and Juliet showed me around the house part of the library, and Juliet made dinner for the 3 of us. Aspen didn't leave until the evening, and I decided to go to bed early. After the whirlwind of emotions I went through yesterday, I was exhausted and fell asleep as soon as my head hit the pillow. Not having to be on alert the moment I open my eyes is a nice change. I can toss and turn and even doze a little bit longer. I get as much rest as my body will let me. Once I've had my fill of being lazy, I finally crawl out of bed.
Okay, time to get up.
It doesn't take me long to get ready. I tiptoe to the door out of habit, so carefully that only someone with super keen hearing would be able to hear me. But then I remember.
Oh yeah, I don't need to sneak around while I'm here.
I loosen up and step out into the hallway, shutting the door behind me. Being so openly noisy is almost harder than being sneaky. The building is still quiet. Juliet told me to come find her when I wake up, so I made my way down the hallway towards the room she showed me yesterday. It's one of the last in the hall, tucked away in the corner. Unlike the other doors, a tiny bit of flickering light escapes from the gap below.
This is the place.
Now that I'm standing here, my nerves start to get the better of me. What if she's forgotten me this time and chases me away? Or what if... I screw my eyes shut and take a deep breath, pushing away my worries. If I'm going to stay here for a while, I need to stop thinking like that. I can't let that fear keep winning. Forcing myself to be brave, I twist the doorknob and enter. Wait, I should have knocked, shouldn't I? Well, it's too late now. I step into the room only to be struck by how dark it is. With just one window, the main light source is a candlelit lamp, illuminating the white-clad figure sitting at her desk. Just like the library downstairs, there are rows and rows of books covering the shelves around the room. Juliet looks up to greet me, a gentle smile written on her face.
Oh, good morning, Miho. Did you sleep well?
She remembered me. I hide my relief, I think.
I sure did. I think that might have been the best sleep I ever had.
I'm most glad to hear it. Would you like to sit down?
Oh, sure. Thanks.
There is only one other seat, so I awkwardly sit down across from her. It feels a little bit like an interrogation.
Would you like some tea?
I've never had tea, so I don't know if I like it or not. I think I should accept her offer out of politeness, though.
Sure.
Juliet pulls out a teacup from a shelf nearby and sets it on a little plate, then pours the tea without spilling a single drop. She pushes the plate with the cup over to me.
Sugar.
I've eaten enough human snacks to know that I like sugar.
Yes, please.
Juliet offers me a small pot full of little white cubes. Without hesitating, I take two and toss them in my mouth. They're kind of crunchy at first, but quickly fall apart. Juliet frowns just a little, enough that a human probably wouldn't notice. Did I do something wrong? Wait, I know.
Oh, thank you.
That gets her to smile, so I'm pretty sure I did the right thing. Yeah, just pop it in the mouth and say thank you. That works.
We'll have breakfast in a little while. Aspen usually comes by to help open the library, and then we eat together.
That sounds nice. Does she help out because of the sunlight?
My, that's astute of you. You're correct. Although I'm able to tolerate a bit of sun, I do prefer the dark. I wasn't sure if you knew I was a vampire or not.
So the bats.
I figured it out just now. That explains how you were able to hear me and find my den, huh?
Indeed. That said, I have my dear friend Orpheus to thank for helping me know where to find you.
Something scratches in the corner of the room, and I look up to notice a large bat dangling from a hook on one of the shelves. Has that been there this entire time?
Is he also...
No, Orpheus is a bat through and through, not a vampire. He happened to notice you on his way home one day.
So that's the friend you were talking about. I was wondering about that.
I have the pleasure of knowing several of Wellington's local bats. They keep me apprised of news from around the city.
That's convenient.
You're not, like... you know...
I tap one of my front teeth, not sure how to ask the question politely.
Oh, heavens no! I consume as little blood as one of my kind can, and what I do partake of is freely donated. I love this city, and its people. I'd never had them like that. Besides, I had quite enough of that during my time in the underworld. Is that where you come from as well?
Oh, I'm not from the underworld. I'm from Korea.
Oh, that took a twist real quick. Like an actual place.
I've heard lots about it, though. I'm one of the only fabled I know of who doesn't come from there.
Fable, so this is Fable. I learned.
For a long time, I didn't even know that other fabled existed.
Indeed. Gumio like yourself are some of the few I know of.
Miho, so that's where the Miho came from.
Wait, Gumiho? Is that what I'm called? That explains a lot.
You didn't know, but you go by the name Miho.
Just because I like the sound, I thought it was more like a nickname. I change it up wherever I go. Gumi, Homie, Migu. I've never had a real name. I didn't even know I had a kind. I've never met someone else like me. I wonder if we'd have much in common.
Interesting. Have other foxes, well, Gumiho lives the same kind of life I have. Maybe they're better at fitting in with people than I am, and that's why I've never seen one.
Are there any other Gumio in Wellington?
None that I know of. It's possible, though.
I'm not sure what I'd say if I did meet one.
I'd wondered about others like me before, but since I've never met one, I eventually assumed they don't exist. Finding out that they do, and that there's even a name for us, comes as a pretty big surprise. No matter how long I've been alive, there's still so much that I don't know about the world. As our discussion tapers off, the sound of the front door reaches my ears from downstairs. Juliet must have heard it too, looking over as I do.
Oh, that'll be Aspen. Shall we go down to breakfast?
I'll never say no to that.
Juliet takes to her feet, blowing out the lamp as she goes. Orpheus the bat leaves the study when we do, though he flies off in a different direction. I guess he won't be joining us for the meal. I have to be careful not to spill my cup of tea as we walk down the stairs. Aspen waits at the bottom, a large book tucked under her arm. She waves with her free hand to greet us.
Good morning, Aspen. It's nice to see you again.
Good morning, Juliet. And you too, Miho. I must admit, I was a little worried you might run off during the night.
I may have thought about it a little. After I went to bed, though, I was out like a light.
Glad you decided otherwise, then. Living in the library sounds like heaven. I can't believe you'd think about giving that up. Anyway, I'm opening today, so I can't stay too late. I'll go ahead and take care of the windows.
I'll get started on breakfast then. Would you like grape or strawberry jam?
I think I'm feeling like strawberry today. Oh, or some of that orange marmalade if there's any left.
Tasty.
You have to let Miho try that too.
I'll see if we have it. Is that a nonce you have with you? You can just leave him on the desk for now.
It sure is. I'll be taking Jacques on the way out.
I'll write it down.
The two of them stroll off in different directions while I stand on the stairs, unable to follow any of the conversation. Do they name the books or something?
Who's Jax? Anonsei? I don't see anyone with you.
This is a nonce.
She taps the cover of the book she brought with her.
He's the author of this. Juliet suggested I read some of his work, but I'm finding him rather dull.
Oh, so they name the books like by the author, just like how you name music pieces by the composer.
Huh.
Interesting. I try my best to sound interested, but books are the most boring thing I can imagine. Maybe I'd see the appeal if I could read them, but how can they be better than doing things yourself? After setting the book down on the front desk, Aspen goes into the main room, leaving me alone in the hallway. I make my way down the rest of the steps. Looking down at my teacup, I decide to take a tiny sip. Yuck! It's kind of bitter, but also bland at the same time. Frowning, I set the cup down on one of the shelves nearby. At least I tried it. The sugar was better though. Oh, you don't like tea. The door Espen went through is still open, and I can hear her bustling. Uh-oh. I did that again, huh? And I can hear her bustling around. The room where Juliet went isn't far away either, and I already smell food. I guess I'll go watch. My audio is still weird, huh? Well, I'm going for the Aspen route, so... Aspen is in the book room by now, and I wander in that direction. She steps from window to window, pushing them open and pulling the curtains back. With each one, another sunbeam pours in and the room gets a little bit brighter.
Oh, hey Miho. How was your first night here?
Great! After you left, I went to bed early. And then I got to sleep in!
You sure do love to sleep. Color me even more jealous. I'm working opening shifts most of this week, so I have to be up early every day.
Oh.
Or else... what?
She stops and gives me a frustratingly familiar look. The look that means I've said something weird.
Or else I get reprimanded for being late. Duh. Not to be rude, but, have you never had a job?
Nope. I haven't done most human things, if you can't tell.
Oh, I certainly can tell. Your life must be fascinating. Someday I'd like to hear about all you've seen and done.
I'm really not that interesting. My life is just wandering around for the most part. I try to avoid doing stuff as much as I can.
I know plenty of people who would kill for a lifestyle like that, you know.
Yeah, being a traveler, wanderer is really good, I mean. After pushing open the last window, Aspen starts to drift around the room, moving chairs and furniture into their spots.
Anyway, I come here most mornings just to have breakfast and chat with Juliet, even if I'm not opening.
Is there not any food where you live?
There usually is, but I enjoy the company as much as the food. Speaking of which, Juliet should be about done by now. Let's join her, shall we?
Yay, food! I follow behind Aspen as she walks on, adjusting and rotating a few more out-of-the-place items on the way. By the time we reach the kitchen, there is a big pile of buttered toast and different spreads waiting for us on the table. As we walk up to her, Juliet's setting down a plate of sliced fruit and another of fried eggs beside it.
You two are right on time. I was just about to call for you.
I have a sixth sense for it, apparently.
We all sit down and dig in. The food, of course, is delicious.
So, Miho, how will you be spending your first day as an official Wellington resident?
I don't know yet. hadn't really thought about it. Now that you mention it, I'll have a lot more free time now, huh? Usually I'd go hunting for food, or looking for a better place to stay, or...
Instinctively, I go silent as I reach for my pocket and the familiar crumbling paper.
Or...
If it's something you don't want to share, don't feel that you must.
Right, that too.
I hesitate. I'm not sure I've ever told anyone about what I'm searching for, or at least not the specifics. I've had a lot of first times lately, though. What's one more? Besides, maybe the two of them can help.
No, it's okay. I've been looking for someone.
I wipe my hands first, making sure they don't have any crumbs or grease on them. Then I carefully slide the thin scroll from my pocket. I always keep it in the deep part where it won't get wet or damaged. With great care, I gently unroll it, letting the two women see the ink markings brushed onto the scroll. The edges are fuzzy with age by now, but the text is still legible. I think, anyway.
They gave me this a long time ago. I don't know what it says.
Is that Korean? Maybe Chinese? I'm not able to read either one, unfortunately.
They remind me of older Chinese characters, but I can't be certain myself. Sorry, but I'm not too familiar with them either.
They look a little defeated, but I quickly wave off their concern.
It's okay. Nobody I've asked could read it either. For all I know, they might just be scribbles. I thought that maybe if I knew what it said, it would help me find them.
Who exactly are they, if I may ask?
Oh no, the audio is bugging out again.
They're a traveler. I learned that word just to be able to describe them. They were the first human I ever met, and they told me stories about the rest of the world.
And you've been searching for them ever since then?
Yup, for as long as I can remember. I met them back in Korea, when I was a fox. I couldn't understand what they were saying, not until much later.
Reminiscing about them gives me a very particular feeling. It's warm and fuzzy, but also a little sad. I think people call it nostalgia. Voice is a little quieter as I finish what I mean to say.
But that never stopped them from coming to see me. I don't know their name or even where they're from, but I'll definitely recognize them when I see them again.
Both Aspen and Juliet are quiet for a moment, visibly thinking over what I've said. After a long while, it's Juliet who speaks first.
In that case, I'd be happy to assist in any way I can.
Me too, of course. Speaking of which, I may have found something useful to you. I was doing a little bit of research on Gumiho last night. There was surprisingly little to be found compared to some of the other fabled.
Wait a sec. You found out that I'm a Gumio too?
Well, yes. It wasn't too difficult to look up. Is that odd?
So, in less than a day, both Aspen and Juliet were able to learn something about myself that I couldn't in a lifetime.
I guess not.
Well, I only realized how I sound after I have said it. Juliet shoots a look at Aspen, who quickly tries to move the discussion along.
Anyway, I was trying to find out why Juliet and I can remember you when nobody else can. Although I didn't find anything about memories in particular, there was one story that claimed a Gumiho's curse doesn't take effect until a full day later.
Oh, of course. And since you and I both saw Miho again before too much time passed, we didn't forget her.
Right, that also makes sense from what you told us yesterday, Miho, doesn't it? You said you don't tend to talk to people a second time.
Ooh.
Yeah, I usually try to avoid it, really.
I hadn't ever thought of my magic as a curse before, but I guess to the person who forgets me, it is.
So that means that all we have to do to avoid forgetting about Miho is...
It's impossible to miss the pause before Aspen's words, like she's not confident in what she's about to say.
see her every day. Forever.
Forever. That word hangs in the air. Aspen says it cheerfully, but I can recognize just how impossible that is. At some point, even these two will forget me, won't they? Why even try then? Why bother if I know it'll just hurt in the end? On cue, those kind of doves start to swirl in my head like always. It's so tempting to just stop caring and give up on others. No, I won't let myself dwell on that. Not on my first day living here. Who knows, even if it's a long time from now, maybe these thoughts will go away for good. Oh, yeah, the struggle. The struggle of being forgotten, and you're the only one who remembers. Juliet clears her throat before the silence go on for too long.
Well, that's not bad at all. Preserving the memory of those you hold dear is one of the most important parts of life.
Aspen ponders for a moment before nodding.
It really is.
It seems a little early for either of them to consider me dear to them, but I keep that to myself.
So, anyway, about Jacques?
For relief, Aspen changes the subject away from me and my magic. As Juliet and Aspen chat between themselves, the conversation drifts onto things I don't know about, and people and places I don't recognize. It's all probably related to books. I smile and laugh when they do, but I'm not really paying attention or talking. Listening to the two of them, they may be as well be speaking in a different language. The more I observe, the more it seems I'll have to learn. Not just about normal people and human life, but about myself as well, and even the world. In one day, both Aspen and Juliet were able to figure out what I am and how my magic works. I've had a long time to do that, and still had no idea. It doesn't even seem like it was hard for them. There is something that I have to admit to myself. I haven't really tried before. Just what have I been missing out on? I feel something bubbling up inside of me. The same feeling as yesterday when I decided to come back to the library instead of running away. Something that makes me clench my fists and take a deep breath as I make another decision. Something that I realize I can put a name to, even though it's new for me. This is what people call hope, even if it's pointless in the end.
I want to learn how to be a person.
Yeah, that's the spirit. It cuts off whatever she was saying mid-sentence. Both she and Aspen turns to face me, eyes wide. Oops, I guess I should have started by waiting for them to stop talking.
You want to... What?
I've already messed this up, but I keep going.
Be a person. To know about the things you two are talking about. All the stuff that you give me a weird look for when I don't know. I want to learn about it.
I'd say that you're already well on your way.
Her expression becomes quite serious as she continues. I'm a little glad. She sees as much weight behind this as I feel about it.
Miho, there are some things that you can't rush or change overnight. This is definitely one of them. That said, starting can be the hardest part. You've already taken the first steps.
what Juliet said. I'm sorry, too. I didn't mean to keep you out of our conversation.
No, it's okay. I was busy thinking anyway. I can't stop looking for my person, of course, but maybe I can do more than that too.
We'll help you in any ways that we can.
Aspen nods in agreement, but then checks his time and sighs.
It'll have to wait until later, though, because I need to be leaving for work. I'm sure Juliet needs her rest, too.
Thanks.
My model.
I am rather tired. Will you be alright on your own for the day, Miho?
My model just break for a second and I go grab my water. Never mind.
Yeah, I should be. I'll figure out something to do.
Wonderful. Here, let me take those.
She gets up and collects the dirty plates, then carries them to the sink.
Tomorrow I have to go in earlier than usual to open. If you come by, I can make you that drink again, Miho. As long as you promise not to run away, that is.
Sure. Don't worry. I'm not going anywhere this time. Although... will it still be at home?
At home?
Like... free?
Oh, on the house! Yes, of course! This should probably be the last time, though, or my boss will start getting upset.
Aw, okay. It was nice while it lasted.
Aspen pauses as she rises from the table and starts to leave.
You know, getting a job might be a good idea if you're serious about living a normal life.
Oh, that hits hard, huh? Yeah, not the job thing. Oh no, not the J word. No.
It's hardly the most fun, but then you could buy as many fairy kiss chillers as you want.
A job? Sounds like a pain.
Aspen just sighs as I sink into my seat. The way she talks about having a job makes it sound awful.
Well, it's just a suggestion. See you later, Juliet. Miho.
With that, she takes her leave as Juliet and I wave her off. After the distant sound of Juliet shutting her bedroom door, the whole library is silent, leaving me alone with my thoughts in the kitchen. The front doors are unlocked and open to everyone, so it's just a matter of time until the first guests arrive.
Well, what do I do now?
The empty room doesn't have an answer. Right about now, I'd usually be scrounging for breakfast or scoping out a new place, or maybe even planning where I'll spend the night. But with a full belly and a bed to come back to, I don't have to worry about any of that. Instead, I have a lot of free time on my hands.
Guess I'll explore.
It's how I've been spending a lot of my time recently anyway. And while Juliet and Aspen seem fine so far, it's still a little tiring to be around other people so much. Having some alone time is important too. Making my way into town, I try to pay more attention to what people are doing, instead of searching for opportunities. I meant what I said about wanting to be more of a person, but small steps are easier for me, and if there's one thing I'm good at, it's observing. Of course, I'd also be keeping an eye out for anything that can help me find my person, but I have to admit that I don't have much of a plan for that. Usually when I go out to a new country or city, I try to find someone who might know them, or who recognizes my scroll. I usually prefer asking other fabled. They are easier to deal with than humans. It's not a very efficient plan, if I'm being honest. I'd have to get really lucky for it to work, but I haven't come up with any better ideas. Now that Aspen and Juliet have offered to help, maybe they'll be able to think of something new. For now, I'm just killing time. I take it slow passing through the city, and even pop into some stores along the way. One is full of musical instruments, where right next door is a store selling kitchen utensils. Across the street, there is another place with racks full of used clothes. Oh, it's already evening. I step into each store and pace around the aisle, just browsing. Usually I'd never come into these kinds of shops. Even though they have some expensive stuff, it's all bulky and hard to carry. Plus, I have learned the hard way that some pawn shops and buyers are good at guessing when something's stolen. Now that I'm paying more attention to what's for sale, I realize that I don't even know what a lot of these stuff does. In the kitchen store, there's normal pots and pans and dishes, which makes sense, but there's also a bunch of different gadgets with all kinds of shapes and sizes. I can't even guess what you'd use some of them for. At the music store, I recognize a few instruments, like guitars and pianos and drums. There are also a bunch that I've seen before but don't know the names of, mostly the kinds you play with your mouth. Then there are some that I've never seen and can't even be sure are actually instrument and not some other kind of device. I mean, those instruments where you blow it. The names are hard. They don't really make sense. It took me quite a while to remember name for them, and still now I sometimes confuses them. I seem to be the only one having this problem. In both stores, the other customers I've seen all walk around like they know what they're doing, or at least are looking for something in particular. I try to listen in on the conversation that someone's having with a salesperson, but it's just like listening to Aspen and Juliet talks. I don't recognize half the words. In the end, I don't spend long in either store. Yeah, that's your average foreign country experience, I guess.
This is already harder than I thought.
Nearby, there's a clock outside one of the stores, and it informs me that it's only been an hour or so since I left the library. There is still a long time before Juliet will be up. Guess I'll keep looking around. Although I'm not expecting much, I continue to browse through most of the shops I pass just for something to do. I think about going by the bell house and say hello to Aspen, but when I get there, there's a line out the door and around the building. Peeking through the window, I don't even see her. Instead, someone else is taking orders at the counter. I don't feel like waiting, so I keep walking instead. I end up walking for as long as I can stand it. Past the Skyport and beach, past Mount Victoria, back towards town yet again. When it eventually gets too boring even for me, I head back to the library. It is much busier now than when I left it. There is a pile of books on the desk that people have brought back, and the checkout sheet is half full. Some of the chairs are occupied, and at least a dozen people are browsing the shelves. None of them pay me any mind, even when I grab a snack from the kitchen and then head up to my room. In there, I do the only thing there is to do, flop onto my bed and look up at the ceiling. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to have a bed to do that in, but it doesn't help much right now.
So I can be bored outside or bored inside?
This feels like going to some kind of like a tourist spot, resort area where you're either shopping in the business district or chilling in your, like, the room where you stay kind of thing. In my normal life, I'm usually too busy to be bored. Having time to rest and relax can be a luxury. Now I've got more time than I know what to do with. I hadn't even realized this would be a problem.
Guess all I can do is wait for Juliet.
Hopefully she'll have some ideas. I get the feeling she could give advice on anything.
May as well get comfy.
Yawning, I get under the covers and then transform into a fox. With the soft pillow under my head and the cozy blanket about me, it's a lot like being in a very comfortable den. And after all that walking I did, a nap that sound pretty nice. If I'm lucky, I won't wake up until Juliet does. Wrapping my tail around my face, I close my eyes and eventually drift off to sleep. Drink. I might not read everything. I mean, I still read through them, but I might not read them aloud. Because this is where I feel like comfortable reading out things loud. But this sounds like crap. My voice is not low enough for me to be low energy and speaking. But if I stay here, I get tired quickly. So figure out something.
That nap worked better than I expected.
Kitchen.
Good evening, Miho. I'll be with you in just a moment.
Oh, bats. Oh, they're eating bugs. I mean, that makes sense.
All right, here are the last ones. Thank you, Orpheus. We'll see you soon.
Oh, so the bats also serve as those pigeons. Those leather pigeons.
My apologies, Miho. You caught me just at dinner time for the bats.
It's okay. I just woke up.
Oh? I take it you had a busy day then?
Well, not really. Just walked around for a while and then took a nap because didn't know what else to do.
I see. I'm sorry to have left you on your own all day. I should have made sure you were taken care of before I went to sleep.
She sure does apologize a lot. Is that what it means to be polite? It makes me kind of uncomfortable. It's not like she did anything wrong.
What are some of your hobbies? There are all manner of things tucked away in this room. All that throughout the library.
Hobbies? I don't think I know that word.
Something you do for fun, just because you enjoy it.
Oh! I don't really have anything like that.
Although she raises her eyebrows, Juliet just nods. I'm guessing that was an answer she was expecting.
I think I understand. Well, perhaps that should be our first order of business. I believe you'd find your life much enriched with something amusing to do.
Okay. Like what?
It could be anything. A sport, an art, or even something like watching television. Whatever brings you joy.
Pretty sure I've never tried any of those.
Then, it seems we have plenty of options to start with. I know you've done a lot of walking today already, but I need to go into town to run some errands.
Ooh.
Would you be interested in accompanying me? Maybe we'll see something along the way that strikes your fancy.
Yeah, it's hard to look for an interest.
Sure. Fine by me. Not like I've got anything better to do.
Let's be off then. So, Miho, how are you enjoying Wellington itself so far?
I like it. It's not too big and it's not too small. Like that there's the ocean and mountains close by.
Yes, we're truly fortunate to live in such a paradise.
How'd you end up here in the first place? You said you came from the underworld, right?
That's correct. Ugh, I was much wilder and irresponsible in those days. But then, I met someone who changed my life. Someone who made me want to be a better person. And part of that meant reinventing myself, with a new life in a new place. Rather like what you've been doing too.
Huh. I can't picture you being crazy like you said.
That's something of a relief, but it was certainly true at the time. Sometimes, it does feel as if I was an entirely different person back then. It can be difficult to reconcile who we were with who we are, or want to be.
Doesn't seem like you had too much trouble with it.
I wouldn't say that. For one, this was very long ago. And even now, I continue to change. Everyone does.
Yeah, I was gonna say that everyone changes, and it's not like you now is the same as the you from a year ago or 5 years ago. People changes a lot, and that's alright. That's part of human nature, I suppose.
Perhaps in a few hundred years, I'll look back on these days, and they'll also seem like someone else's life.
Maybe. I've got a question.
What is it?
Do you always walk places?
As opposed to?
Flying. Can't you turn into a bat?
Oh, yes. I suppose I can. I do so only sparingly, though. I find that I appreciate life more as a human than as a bat.
Why? That's weird. Like being a fox a lot more. Being a human just feels clumsy. Your arms and legs are way too long and get in the way all the time.
I suppose that's true. It can be quite awkward at times. Or even embarrassing.
Yes, I can vouch for that. From how often I hit my mic and how often I misplace things and how often I trip over things and trip over myself, and yeah. The human body is weird, and it doesn't help that you have to manifest it, and then you manifest it in a weird way. I must be missing something that I don't know about.
Yeah, exactly! I've never been embarrassed as a fox.
I understand. There are certainly downsides. I believe the good makes up for the bad, though. Some things are only possible as a human, or fabled.
Like what? I can't think of any, other than talking like this.
Like writing, for one thing, as our dear friend Aspen would surely mention. Or perhaps like dancing. Have you ever danced, Miho?
Nope, never. I don't get why people do it either. Don't tell me you like dancing. Is that your hobby?
I must confess that I do enjoy it. At times, that is. I wouldn't call it a hobby, but with the right person, at the right moment, it can be quite nice.
What type of dancing are we talking about here? Is it like this, the fancy ballroom dancing, or like pop music, break dancing? They are quite different.
If you say so.
So, on that note, I should have asked this earlier. Are there any hobbies that you have as a fox?
I never thought about it that way. Now that you mention it, almost everything is better as a fox. The sun feels nicer on my fur than it does on my skin. Flowers smell better and more interesting when I sniff them. It's more vivid.
You do make it sound lovely. But are those things you do for fun?
Well... I guess not. They feel good, but they're not fun.
That's still valuable too.
Yeah, what defines as fun? Like when you like to do it, does that count as fun? What does it mean to feel like you're having fun though? It's messing up my mind so bad. Now you make me question it. Oh no.
The first stop I need to make is down here. After that, we'll go look around and see if there's anything fun.
Alright, I'm just following you. Is this for one of your errands?
Yes, we're delivering those papers that were requested.
Oh, Miss Juliet! So good to see you! What was that all about?
I suppose you could call it another one of my hobbies. Sometimes, patrons have requests for information on their ancestors, or a piece of history that they'd like to learn about.
Patrons. Oh, so she lived up a patron. I see.
For example, Mrs. Aliyu wanted to know about her husband's culture so she could teach her new child. I find and collect what's requested, and bring it to those who asked.
Whoa! Sounds like a lot of work.
It can be, but I don't mind it. The past is worth preserving, but not everyone knows how. It's my honor to help people do so. I have assistants too, such as dear Orpheus, who is delivering a letter on the far side of town for me.
Are all the bats your helpers?
Some more than others. They're friends, not pets. And so if they don't feel like helping, then I won't force them.
Likes being inconvenienced.
This is one of our movie theaters. They show all the most popular films, as well as independent ones from local creators. Have you ever been to see a movie before?
Not in a place like this. I know what movies are, but I don't think I've ever watched one.
You should try it sometime. Maybe you'll find you like them. Movies can make you feel all kinds of different things. Happy, sad, scared, or just amused. Some are good for making you think, and some are good because you don't have to think about anything and can just relax.
Movie.
Why would I want to watch something that makes me sad or scares me?
For some, it's fun to explore different emotions in a safe environment like that. When we see something that makes us feel strongly, it can stick with you. Perhaps cause you to view things in a different light. And if it ever becomes too much, you can simply stop watching or put on something else.
Well, that's true. Sometimes it sticks so badly. And I mean it in a good way. Sometimes the content that you watch just sticks with you so deeply that it affects you forever. And it's a good thing. It's like how you're doing this human thing, I think.
I'll try it sometime. Although, I don't know about the sad or scary ones.
There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone has different preferences.
Oh, the night view here is so nice.
What are those for?
People like to fish off at this pier. They come at all hours, but I believe this spot is used for teaching lessons during the day.
Ooh.
Lessons on how to catch fish?
That's correct. Is that something you're interested in?
Maybe. It's one of those things that I like doing as a fox, but I don't know if I'd like doing it the human way.
Should you decide you'd like to try, I'm sure there would be someone here who's happy to instruct you.
Fishing.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm glad you found something that struck your fancy.
Fishing sounds nice.
Is there anywhere else you'd like to visit while we're out? Or should we return home?
Nah, I'm ready to head back. Is there anything for dinner?
I'm sure we can put something together.
Dinner.
Then let's go.
Oh, you know the way home. That's nice.
People are gonna think I'm staking this place out. And for once, that isn't true.
It's after breakfast, but before the sun's up. Oh.
Anytime now.
So anyway, like I was saying, my uncle taught me this trick to make it taste better. You put a little bit of salt in the coffee and it brings out the flavor, right? Not too much. You don't want to make it salty, but just a little bit.
Oh, I finally realized she has this like hip wings. That's cool.
Sorry about that. I got a little held up.
I was thinking maybe you forgot about me after all.
No, you're not rid of me that easily. I was just...
I tried it and it's really good. Have you tried it? Remind me, I'll make you one. So then I was thinking, if I start doing that every time I make a drink, eventually people will start realizing that their coffee's better when I make it, but they won't know why.
Talking to Lena. That can always take longer than you expect or plan for.
The talkative one.
But she and I often look the other way for each other on certain things. Such as letting you in before the store opens, for instance.
Oh, am I not supposed to be here? That's cool.
As long
That's
as we open on
cool.
time, it's fine, and Lena and I are the two fastest. You kind of have to be when she's involved.
What do you mean?
I'm sure you'll see. Come on, what do you want today? Here's a paper copy, if that's easier to read.
Sorry, can't read it.
Oh, do you need a Korean version? I'm afraid we don't have one.
Oh, nah. Can't read any languages.
Mood. I just can't read. I just can't read anything. Just like streamers don't read. Streamers never read. Gamers also don't read, so I just double don't read.
You're joking, right? I can't believe it! I just can't, so you've never... You haven't! Wow. I suppose that explains a lot. Still, I just can't imagine.
I mean, people have been not being able to read for centuries and centuries and centuries, and they still make a living perfectly. So, actually, like, literacy is a very recent thing in human history, like a common, widespread literacy. So, I guess that's actually normal for someone like her to not be able to read but still kind of experience a lot.
Anyway, if you want to try something new, then how about our ambrosia latte? It's one of our seasonal beverages with apple and caramel.
Apples and coffee? I've never had that before.
Yes, well, we're experimenting with the recipe still.
I said that we should try adding more cinnamon to it. Aspen said it would overwhelm the other flavors, but I add extra whenever I make one, and so far no one's complained.
Lena, are you serious?
Well, yeah. How else are we gonna find out which one's better? I'll make one for your friend too, and she can tell us which one she likes more.
Lena! Right, well, I have to open the registers and put on the coffee. I'll have your drink in a couple minutes.
Okay, thanks.
I like that mindset though. What else? What else that will tell you which works better if you don't try it out yourself?
Here you go, one ambrosia latte.
Looks good.
Hopefully it tastes good too.
It's a little sour, but it's not bad. Not as good as a fairy kiss chiller, though.
I think he just likes sweet things.
Well, I can't complain about that. So, have you decided how you're going to spend your day?
Not yet. What about you?
There's still another 7.5 hours left on my shift, so I'll be here for quite a while. After work, I try to have a social life or get some writing done.
Oh, you're a writer. That's cool.
Although lately I usually just collapse on the bed and take a nap.
Hey, me too! Without a bed, though.
Yes, well, I'm sure frolicking through the flowers and chasing rabbits gets tiring.
Ooh. Are there rabbits around here?
Not for long, I imagine. Speaking of which, have you thought about what I said yesterday? About getting a job? It seems you have more than enough time on your hands. You do know what a job is, right?
More or less. I mean, I've seen people at work before. But I've never had my own job before you ask.
Yes, I'm aware. Anyway, you'd have money to buy things you want and you wouldn't have to steal to get it.
What do I need money for, though? Juliet lets me sleep at her house, and she even gives me food.
I like this mindset.
I don't mean to sound rude or anything, but Juliet can't take care of you forever, you know?
I know. I don't even know what kind of job I could get. Is there some place that would hire me to steal things?
Man, don't say it like that. I almost spilled my water. Well, that would be nice, and technically there are lockpickers who help with picking locks, but not the stealing part.
Not legally, no. But maybe you can find a way to use those skills. Maybe you could be a security guard somewhere, or a locksmith.
Yeah, locksmith.
Maybe. What exactly is your job, anyway?
Well, as you know, I'm a barista. That means I make coffee and tea and hot chocolate and whatever else our customers ask for. Some people rely on our products just to get through their day, so I consider it to be a very important job. If we were to close or go out of business, there would be a great many people who would be distraught over it.
Wow! And you're gonna do this for the rest of your life?
Not for that long, I hope. It's not my passion by any means, but I don't mind it. It can be rather exhausting though, especially on busy days.
What is your passion?
It's this. This is my writing notebook. One of them, at least.
I feel like a lot of the writers like to work in some sort of customer service jobs for them to get inspiration or for them to be able to observe humans.
My passion is writing, bringing stories and characters to life, making people feel what I feel. There's nothing quite like it. So challenging, yet rewarding. It's both my favorite activity and also the most frustrating one. This notebook is full of story ideas, lines that I come up with, or other interesting details. One of the best parts of working here at the Bell House is that I get to meet so many interesting and inspiring people.
Yeah, this is me. This is me staring at her, talking about things that she likes. Good for you. I mean, I like writing too. And I agree, it's fun, and it's also super frustrating.
For example, when you first came in, I wrote a brief note about you. I never imagined that just a few days later we'd be having this conversation.
Trust me, I didn't either. What did you write about me?
I don't remember, just that I wrote something. It's in another notebook, not this one. My dream is that someday I'll be able to make a living from my writing.
That's nice.
In fact, when I moved to Wellington a couple of years ago, that was supposed to be the first step. It's been taking longer than I'd like so far.
I mean, creative work is hard.
Every morning when I wake up, I tell myself that I'm not going to sleep that night until I finish at least a chapter. But then by the time I'm done with work, all I want to do is pass out.
The grinding.
Of course, that just puts me further and further behind. I've really only myself to blame, I suppose, but life doesn't make it easy for me.
Oh.
Saying it like that, I can't fault you for not wanting to get a job. I'm only here because I need some way to pay the bills. That's just the life of a starving artist for you.
Mood.
Did someone say job? Are you getting a job here? Is this an interview?
No, Miho's just a friend. And were you eavesdropping on us?
It's not eavesdropping if you're in public. You should learn to talk quieter if you don't want people to hear you. Like me.
Tell me you're joking.
About what? Anyway, that's too bad. We could definitely use the help. Hey, why not apply here if you're looking for work? I bet Aspen would put in a good word for you. I could do it too. It'd kind of be lying, I guess, since I don't know you that well, but you seem like an alright person. I mean, if Aspen trusts you, you have to be okay, I think. I can go get you an application right now if you want. I printed out a whole stack of them yesterday. Actually, it's the second stack, because the first one jammed up the printer and...
Lena, I am begging you to please be normal.
I mean, she's normal. She's talking a lot. And it's fine. I sometimes appreciate that. When they do the talking so I don't have to. It's good, actually.
What? Tell me why it's a bad idea. Do you not think... What's your name again?
Miho.
Do you not think Miho could do it?
No, it's not that. I'm sure she'd do great. It's just...
Wait, that sounds fun. Would I get to work with you?
Yeah, we'd work together. Oh, you meant Aspen, didn't you? Yeah, she'd be there too.
It's certainly an idea. Perhaps one we should discuss later. Lena, you and I should be getting to work, don't you think?
Okay, boss.
Please just go unlock the door.
Okay.
Like, oh no, the idea of work has got into her little brain now.
Feel free to hang out for a bit if you'd like, Miho. Although it's going to get busy soon, so I won't...
Oh, wait! I almost forgot! if you need something to do, come play tennis with me this afternoon.
Tennis?
Yeah, you know, you hit the ball back and forth over the net.
I know what it is. Is that your hobby?
For now, I like trying new things.
I'll think about it. I should try something new myself too.
I wasn't asking. Anyway, you said it yourself. You're totally coming. So, I'll see you there.
Okay.
I can't help but feel I've been involved in something here. Yeah, you are. But, well, you have nothing to do and nothing to lose. So why not just try? Trying is extra easy when you have nothing to do and nothing to lose. Just try. That's all you need to do. Just go for it.
Oh, right. There's one more thing. Try this. Tell me which one you like more. The one I made or the one Aspen made.
Okay.
So, what you think? Come on, be honest.
Well...
They're
oh.
both good.
Sure, but which one's better?
Lena, don't you think maybe you should go check the croissants?
Yeah, ominous look.
Nah, I already looked at them earlier. A couple of them are kind of schoolish, but I tried to massage them back into shape. Don't worry.
Why don't you go check on them again? Or maybe the muffins, if you haven't yet.
Fine, fine. We all know Miho just didn't want to hurt your feelings anyway.
I'm sorry about that.
It's fine. She seems nice.
That is certainly one way you could describe her.
Mm-hmm.
What I was trying to say earlier is that you can stay here if you want, but I won't be able to chat. Our first customers will be here any minute now.
That's okay. I'll probably go back to the library once I finish my drinks.
All right, I'll see you later then. And don't feel obligated to finish both if you don't want to.
I'm gonna try. Bye!
Croissant. Fake nice voice. The customer service voice. You know what I thought? Wait. The log. After I finished up my first coffee, I tossed the cup away but hold on to the second. I'll drink it later or something. I thought they were making it in like proper porcelain cups or something. And maybe is it now? It seems like it's just like takeaway cups. So I was thinking, you toss the cup away? You mean you break it or something? It's fine. Happens all the time when you read a visual novel or something. You thought of it one way, but then you realize it's the other and your immersion breaks for a little bit. It's fine. Uh-huh. Yeah. Go do something with your time. Side stories. Always select Lena. Okay. As if I follow the guide, I think I can complete 2 side stories in one playthrough. Mm-hmm. Hatai Park. Park.
Yeah! Nice serve!
So I guess they just live normally, huh? Like the fable people and the normal human people. Or do they just not notice the difference or something?
Miho! You're late!
Sorry, I wasn't sure what time I should come by. Or where.
Oh, right. I guess I should have told you. In that case, good guess. Ready to play?
I guess so. I don't really know the rules though.
Nah, it's fine. Me either. Just try to hit the ball, alright?
Okay, I can do that.
I like the spirit. Just try. Just try playing it. You'll be fine.
Alright, here goes.
You sure you're gonna play like this? At least take the jacket off.
Maybe a little less oomph next time. Let's try it again.
You strong.
How long have you played tennis?
Like, today or in my life?
In your life?
I wonder how the wings get through her clothes in the back. Because if it's like proper wings, then maybe you would have like a back window kind of thing. But when it's on your hips, especially at like this height, does it just like lift your clothes? Or like, does a window at the waist work like that? And if it's any lower, like proper butt wings, then it's probably a window down in your skirt or whatever pants, trousers that you're wearing. Or it's magic, or I shouldn't be thinking too hard about this, huh?
About a week.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah, how about you?
About half an hour, I guess.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. See? We're both trying new things. Okay, break's over. Let's play some more. So, what'd you think? Did you have fun?
It was alright. I wouldn't mind doing it again. But I don't know if I'd want to play all the time. I can see why some people enjoy it at least.
That's good. They meet a few times a week if you want to come back.
Will you be here?
Not sure yet.
Ready, because we're planting trees here next time. Really exciting, right? If you want to help out, then come to me.
Planting trees. Planting trees. Okay, got it.
Got what?
What I'm doing next time. I'll have to start studying up tonight so that I'm ready.
Okay, if you say so.
That's one way of finding a hobby or something.
You should come too, if you're not doing anything. I'll tell Aspen to give you the details.
Sure, sounds good.
Good. All right, see you then, Miho.
See ya.
Oh, toast sounds good.
Thank you, Miho. Go ahead and put it by the butter.
Oops, sorry. Let me get my bag out of your way.
Asian toasts are really nice. Breakfast food, I mean. I don't even need the fruit part, just the egg and toast and I'm good. When I have my breakfast.
Breakfast was as superb as always. Thank you, Juliet.
It's my pleasure.
They two look cute together.
Don't you need to go, Aspen?
Is this your way of trying to get rid of me?
Nah, I haven't thought about that. I was just wondering.
I'm not sure if I should be flattered. Anyway, I'm working a mid-shift today, so I don't have to go in until noon.
Will you be writing then?
Yes, I ought to. I'm about halfway through this draft, and I'm trying to finish it by the end of this month, so every minute helps.
Oh my, halfway already? That's excellent progress. I look forward to reading it when you're finished.
Don't give me too much credit, I still have to get there first, and you know how that's gone before.
All you can do is keep trying.
Yeah, that's true. That's how you create anything. Just keep trying.
What are you writing?
Like, try with some sort of a plan in mind, but in general, just trying.
A book. I've been working on it for a couple of years now, as long as I've been in Wellington.
Whoa, and you're only halfway done? How long is it gonna be?
Only halfway! I wish it was as easy as you think it is. It takes time to plan the story and prepare to write, and then, even after the drafting is done, you still have to edit it and fix it. Of course, the more you write, the better you become at it. And so, sometimes you notice flaws in your story that you didn't catch before, so you have to go back or start over.
Yeah, the start over part sounds familiar to me. That's why you write one-shots. You don't have to worry about things being not coherent or plot holes or something. You just write it and dump it out and like, good.
How do you ever get anything done then if you're always getting better? Don't you just have to finish it eventually?
Well, like I said, it's not that simple.
Yeah, just get it out. Make it better later. Just get it out.
Anyway, it's difficult to explain to someone who's never written anything. Believe me, any writer would tell you the same thing.
Yeah, every creator would tell you the same thing, but it's also important to just get something out and move on. But that's just me. I mean, I guess if you create something good enough, spend enough time to make sure it's like super good up to your standards, and maybe it's worth all the time that you've spent on it. But for me, I just want to get something out, even if it's like flawed or whatever. It's like, it's my creation. It's not like a product or something that's requires much of a precision. It's not like you're doing a survey on someone or you're doing some very important testing that requires no room of error. It's just your creation, so it can be as or as bad as you like. That's the beauty of creating things, I suppose.
And you? Did you end up finding something to fill your time?
Oh, like a hobby. Maybe. I don't know yet.
Well, don't worry about it too much. It's supposed to be fun, not something you have to force yourself to do. Although I'm hardly one to talk. There are times where I want to do anything except write.
It's okay. At least you have something. Julia told me about movies, so I might try watching one of those. Have you ever seen a movie?
Once or twice, I'm sure.
Actually, Miho, there was something I wanted to ask you.
What's that?
Well, how would you feel about helping out around the library as a part-time job?
Oh no, not job again.
I'll pay you for your time, of course. It would give you something to do during the day, and it would be a great help to me.
Really? But I thought you didn't need any help running the library.
It's true that I don't need it. The honor system has served me well for the day-to-day services, and I'm kept informed of any troublemakers. But in addition to the kind assistance from Aspen in the mornings, I also have to reshelve books, maintain the check-in and check-out logs, and more. I don't mind those tasks at all. In fact, I find them rather relaxing. But without them, I'd be able to devote more time to other pursuits. If you're uninterested, you're more than welcome to decline. You needn't worry about being kicked out or disappointing me. I'm perfectly content either way.
That's
All right.
true.
I'll do it.
That was fast. Are you quite sure?
Yeah, I'll try it at least.
Of course. If you find it's not for you, then I won't be upset.
She's always so held back. Like so overly polite. Almost like a Japanese, like, oh, it's fine if it's fine if you don't find it alright. It was like, it's fine. You don't have to like it, it's alright, I can. And it's not a bad thing. I think it works in the Japanese society, but if you're in like an English speaking culture, you need to like hold back. It's probably not that good for you. I guess she lives long enough that this doesn't really matter or anything. She adapts to this lifestyle and she's content with it, and that's alright.
Why don't you take the rest of the week for yourself? And you can begin on Monday.
Okay, that sounds good to me.
Oh, I wish finding job was this easy nowadays.
Excellent. I'll be looking forward to it then.
Ooh. So from the guide, these two are always the same time and you can only choose either one of them. So yeah, I think I want to go fishing. You know, I should have created saves for this so I can go back faster. But never mind. It's alright. Yeah. Let's go fishing.
Hold on. Don't I know him?
No, the Kiwi person.
Hey, Mr. Kim, can you give me a hand? Coming?
I need some help too. Which bait should I use?
That depends on the fish. Let's take a look.
Hello there, miss. Here for a bit of fishing?
I was thinking about it.
You've certainly come to the right place. First time fishing?
With a rod, at least. I usually do it with my teeth.
Oh, I can't say I've ever tried that myself, but if you'd like to learn how to do things our way, I'd be glad to show you.
Yeah, so I guess they just live normally together, like human and fabled.
Sure, why not? I came all this way.
That's good.
That's the spirit. Here, why don't you go ahead and stand here? All right, now let's see what you've got.
Right, so I stand like this and put my hand here.
Perfect! Nice job. Oh, I forgot to ask for your name.
Miho.
Nice job, mijo. Keep it up and you'll be a master angler in no time.
How long does it take to catch one?
Well, now that depends on the fish. It could be minutes or it could be hours. I've been after the same fish for years.
Whoa! Don't you ever go home?
I certainly do. But I always come back. Patience is the most important virtue, other than maybe a bit of luck.
I got one! I got one!
Steady, steady.
Big one.
Can you help?
Of course.
Oh yeah, it's a big one. Oh, that's a painful hook. You force, like, that's the way that happens when you just accidentally choke it with force instead of like the fish actually taking the bait, because if the fish is taking the bait, then the hook will be on this side, like the inner lips, not hooking like this. That hurts the fish a lot, and it's easier to rip if it's hooked like this. Anyway, it's a big fish. It's a... I don't know what fish this is. A redfish.
Whoa! And isn't she beautiful? Congratulations. So, what'd you think, mijo? Does it beat the ways you've gone fishing before?
It was okay. I didn't catch anything in the end. But it was cool to watch you and that other person get one.
It's like that sometimes. You just have to keep trying. I hope we'll see you around again sometime.
Yeah, maybe. Thanks for showing me all that stuff.
You want to eat fish anyway, huh?
Miho, it occurred to me that perhaps I should give you the proper tour of the library now. That way, you have the weekend to get better acquainted with it if you need.
Tour? I think I've seen everything, right?
Pardon. I meant of the books themselves. Where to find each genre and what they are.
I mean, it's bold for you to ask for her, who cannot read anything, to be a helper at the library.
Oh, right. Sure.
If you'd like, I can show you a couple of my favorite books. That way, if anyone asks for a recommendation, you could at least make something up.
That'd be great.
I like this. Take it.
Let's start with the basics, shall we? As you know, this is the reference desk. It's where books are checked in and out, and where anyone who needs help can find it.
What kind of help do people ask for?
Usually, they need assistance finding a specific book. Or perhaps they need a recommendation for what to read next, as Aspen mentioned.
Hope they like the same books as her then.
Don't worry, I'll think of some that are more popular. Not my real favorites, which most people would be too bored to finish.
Oh, you like those boring ones.
Over here is the children's section. It's got lots of picture books and beginner reader books. The shelves are shorter too, so that children can reach them more easily.
Oh, I've seen some of those around. Are adults allowed to read them too?
Of course. Parents read to their kids quite often.
Some people read them for fun, too. You gain so much more appreciation for the illustrations once you're older.
That's true. Once you realize there are actual people behind those books who draw those, who like actually spend time to draw those pictures, you would learn to appreciate that a lot more.
This is the non-fiction section. It's for books about things that are true, rather than made-up stories.
I rarely visit this section, personally.
I like how the non-fiction section is just like 2 lines. It's like, this is not non-fiction section, it's for the true things. I don't visit that section. And I like to read non-fiction a lot. Like bibliography. I like reading those. I mean, I like to read fiction too, but non-fictions are nice. And I'd like to read 2 books. Anyway.
This is the mystery section. Stories about detectives, murders, and other such subjects live here.
I do admire mystery writers. It's difficult to come up with a compelling one.
Yeah. Mystery. Sometimes. The hard thing about mystery is to like come up with a plot that makes sense but still not too hard to grasp or understand. Like the difficulty between readers understanding some hints and hiding it well enough that they don't recognize everything all at once in the beginning. It's really fun to read.
I do believe that's everything. Do you feel like you have a good understanding now?
I feel like Miho doesn't really understand a lot of those things.
It's hard to keep them all straight. Fantasy, history, cookbooks, biographies. I think I've got most of it though.
It is a lot to take in. Don't worry if you can't memorize it all right away. There's plenty of time to learn.
Yeah, restroom is important in bookstores or libraries. You just need them as soon as you get into one of those places with books for some reason. I think there's a research about that. Like there's a name for this effect. Why you just need to go to the restroom as soon as you enter a bookstore or a library.
Even I forget where things are sometimes, and I've spent more time here than at my own apartment.
Thanks! It might take me a while, but I'll get it eventually.
I know you will. I have the utmost confidence in you.
Want me to show you the books I was thinking of now?
Sure!
I'll be off to bed myself then. Have a lovely day, you two.
Sleep well!
Night!
I really appreciate Juliet's lifestyle though. About like how she will finish making the breakfast and stuff before going to sleep. I like that lifestyle a lot.
start with. Here we are, Wuthering Heights. I just returned this one recently after finishing my annual reread. It's a very tragic love story. The main character is rather terrible, I must confess, and there's an awful lot of death. But despite all that, it's beautiful.
People really like to read that stuff?
Sometimes, yes. You read to experience all kinds of different feelings. Besides, I think there's a kind of sad beauty to doomed romances like that. It really does put life in perspective.
Yeah, all the angst. All the angst that gives you heart wrecks and stuff.
If you say so.
You don't have to take my word for it. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you start working here. In the meantime... Do you enjoy poetry?
Yes. Yes for me.
You mean like vases and stuff? Guess they're okay.
That's pottery. Poetry is... prose. Words in their best order. Poetry, the best words in the best order. Samuel Coleridge said that. He was a poet, but he's not the one I have in mind. I'll show you what he meant. Alfred Lord Tennyson is one of the most famous poets to have existed. I simply adore his work. Here, this is from The Lady of Shalott. Ahem. Willows whiten, aspens shiver. The sunbeam showers break and quiver. In the stream that runneth ever, by the island in the river, flowing down to Camelot.
Aspen.
Aspens! Like your name! Does it come from this poem?
If only. Aspens are a type of tree. Mum loves them. More than she likes poetry, for sure. I do wish I'd been named after it, though.
Long poetry. I like Japanese poetry. I like haikus. I like haikus and tankas. They're being called like shortest form of poetry. When you understand them, there's so many things. So like a whole world within those 17 characters. And it's not 17. What am I saying? Yes, 17. That's 17 sounds. And the whole world in it is so beautiful. Yeah, poetry. Poetry is about how you perceive the world. Sometimes. More than how the world actually is. That's fine. You're not writing anything historically accurate or like a book.
Alright, last one. I thought 3 would be enough to start, but you can always ask me for more recommendations if you need. I could suggest books until lunch, if I didn't stop myself.
I might someday. Even though I lived in the library for a few days now, I never really knew how many different books there were out there before.
Oh, believe me, this library isn't even a fraction of what exists. It's not that big for a library, in fact, just huge for a personal collection, which is really what it is.
How many books have you read?
I couldn't even guess. Definitely hundreds. Maybe thousands?
Ooh.
I've never tried counting, but perhaps I should now that you mention it. It would be nice to look back on someday. Okay, here we are. Everyone knows the story of Peter Pan, the boy who never grows up and can fly.
What if I say I don't know it? I mean, I know Peter Pan is the boy who never grows up and can fly, but I don't know anything beyond that.
Everyone except me!
Yeah, and me too, Miho, you're not alone.
Now you do too. Peter has a darling fairy friend named Tinkerbell, and he fights the Darcyby pirate Captain Hook.
Also, Captain Hook is from Peter Pan as well. Well, today I learned...
Peter leads a group of boys called the Lost Boys, and they cause all sorts of trouble for Neverland, where they all live.
What do you mean he never grows up?
In Neverland, you never get older. So he stays a young boy for his whole life. Even when the girl he loves, Wendy, grows up and gets married, and someday dies.
You sure do like sad stories, huh?
I suppose I do.
The angst is so good. For me, I can tolerate a lot of angst as long as it has a happy ending. A happy ending, but if it's like a sad ending, nah. I mean, especially when it's fanfic. If it's like original story, sometimes I accept that's how they end, but when it's fanfic, I don't like when people kill off characters. So when I watch fanfic, I want them to be happy. Like, they can have angst, they can go through a lot of hot shits and stuff, but I want them to be happy in the end.
It's as Peter Pan himself says. To die would be an awfully big adventure. Still, it's not like I only like sad things. Romance is my favourite genre, and not just the tragic kind.
Why is it your favorite?
Why? Well, In a book, things can be much more perfect than in real life. A moonlit balcony all alone, or a sunset kiss on the seashore. Real life is considerably messier.
The moonlit balcony can be nice, although it won't be as shiny and beautiful, but the kiss on seashore is probably not a good idea because there's wind. And if you have long hair, it's gonna get into your mouth, I think.
I've never been in love before, although I think it sounds quite nice. As I said earlier, people read to feel things. So until that time, living vicariously through other stories is enough. What about you?
What about me?
Do you ever hope to fall in love? I assume you haven't been in love before, but maybe I'm wrong.
Nah, I haven't. I like being on my own.
Do you think maybe that would change if you met the right person?
I don't know. Maybe. I haven't thought about it much. Since everyone forgets me, there's never been a reason for me to care.
I suppose that's reasonable. Still, that must be... Well, it doesn't matter.
Must be lonely. Yeah.
Do you ever watch movies? Or TV? Just about everything has a love story in it nowadays, not just books.
You know when someone never experienced anything, sometimes they don't understand the sadness of not having it. Because they don't know it in the first place. And maybe that's a blessing. But who knows? Maybe it's just me, maybe.
Nah, not in a long time.
How long?
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not sure. A few years? There was a really big crowd around a window, so I wanted to see what they were all looking at.
And? What was it?
I don't know what it was. I didn't speak the language there yet, and I didn't memorize the sounds. But on TV, there were these people in white suits bouncing around, and the people watching seemed really excited by it.
Did the people on TV... Do you remember, by chance, if the place they were hopping around looked like a desert, all rocky and empty?
Yeah, this really sounds like...
Now that you mention it, yeah! How did you know?
You know, this really sounds like how I describe things I've tried before to other people. It's like, oh, you know, there was one time I saw something like this, and then it looks interesting, so I got closer, and then they're doing these, but I have no idea what they are, and they're like, what?
That was the moon landing.
No, I'm pretty sure I'd remember if the moon landed.
Not like that, silly. It was when humans went to the moon for the first time.
Wait, they did?
Yes, and you saw it happen, apparently.
They must have had help from the Fabled's magic, right?
No, not this time. It was pure human ingenuity.
Whoa.
You look surprised.
I am. I didn't know humans could do something like that.
Well, not just any human. It took a lot of work from a lot of people. It still does to this day.
And now we're having our moon landing project again. It's exciting.
I can't believe you got to watch it live, though. What was it like?
Had a really good lunch that day. Everyone was so distracted that I was able to sneak into a restaurant that usually would have caught me.
That's all you can remember.
It was some kind of pasta dish with a white sauce and lots of cheese.
I like how she just likes to eat.
I meant about... Oh, never mind. Anyway, I was just going to suggest asking Juliet about putting a TV in your room. Surely there's one in this place somewhere. It would give you something to do, at least. And you don't have to be able to read to enjoy the story of a good show or movie.
Yeah, I might. I definitely need something to do other than walk around town all day.
Let me know if you do. I'll bring over some movies for you to borrow. If I can't recommend books to you, at least I can do that.
Will do. I don't know where else I'd start anyway.
I'll be more than happy whenever you ask. For now, not to be rude, but I'm going to go write for a little while. I'm working on the last couple chapters of this book before I'm finished, and I want to be done with it as fast as I can.
Oh, sure. Good luck.
This time I will remember to save. 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 Return. Here. More like a punishment than a hobby. Yeah. You know, that's community service for some people.
Hi there! Here to volunteer?
Maybe? Volunteer for what?
To save the planet, duh! What does it look like we're doing?
Digging in the dirt?
Exactly! We're planting new trees to, help beautify the city of Wellington by promoting natural resources. I think.
I like how she tried to study beforehand, but still sounds like this.
If you want to help out, go talk to Cyrus. He'll get you all set up.
Ooh.
Hi there. I'm here to help out.
Welcome aboard. I'm Cyrus. Here's a sapling and a shovel.
Interesting.
Okay. I'm Miho. What do we do now?
First you dig, then you plant. Then you do that over and over until you get bored and go home.
I like how dead he sounds.
That sounds easy enough.
Everyone says that at first. Good luck. Hey, quick question. Are you friends with that girl over there? The one with the wings.
Lena? Sort of.
Can you let me know if she... Actually, never mind. Forget it. Let me know if you need any help.
Interesting.
Good to go? Since you're new too, let's have a race. We can see who plants more trees by the end.
I thought you have to also calculate or like measure or estimate how far the trees are apart, or else they're gonna take up each other's space and die. No.
I didn't think it'd be so hard to dig a hole.
It's hard.
Nice job, Miho. You're a natural. Lena? Good effort.
I wasn't taking a break. I was, testing the ground to see if it might be softer over here. Look, this one will be even better.
Just don't hurt yourself, okay? I don't want to have to carry someone to the hospital again.
Again. Wow, who knows? Planting trees could be that dangerous.
Carrie? I mean, again?
It's a long story. Anyway, just be careful. Keep an eye on her, would you?
Miho, right? I need you to break my arm.
You... what?
Yeah. Maybe that's a bit much. Maybe just a finger would be enough.
What?
Why would you want to do that?
Oh, you're right! A broken leg would make more sense.
So, are you and Cyrus friends or something?
Friends? Kind of. Unfortunately.
You don't want to be friends?
I want to be more than that!
Oh.
Like... best friends?
More than that! Like boyfriend and girlfriend.
Oh...
So is she trying out new things just because saw her, Cyrus doing stuffs?
How's that going?
Well, you just saw pretty much. I know Cyrus from ballet, but I quit ballet, so I only get to see him at other stuff like this. But he's always trying something new every week. But it's kind of hard to talk to him, especially when he's so busy. When I heard he was gonna come plant trees, I had no idea he'd be in charge. So I can't let him think I'm a slacker or bad at tennis. Not when he already thinks I'm a quitter.
I think I get it.
Yep.
Good work, both of you.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh.
See you later.
Yeah, bye!
Oh, but you know what your cycling bin is? Good for you. Ooh. Can I save again? No, save. You know what? What if I tune this down? Because the audio is going crazy. I don't need that much. I don't need that many frame rate. Fishing. Yeah, fishing.
Hello, miss. Is that a new face I spy?
Yep, I wanted to do some fishing today.
That's the kind of attitude I like to see. Let's get you started. All right, let's start with the basics. Do you know how to set up your line?
I think so. Okay, so put the worm on the string. Oh, wait, no, the hook. The hook goes on the string, and then... Oh, I messed it up.
Probably should put this hook on the string first before you put the worm on the hook,
Not to worry.
huh?
Okay, let's try again. Excellent job. Why, if I didn't know any better, I think I taught you myself.
You did.
Here, fishy fishy. Nothing's biting.
It happens. Just give the fish some time. You'd be shy too if someone started offering you a meal out of nowhere.
Oh, I think something's biting.
Reel it in. You can do it.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just pull. Have a nice tuck and then start reeling.
Not today.
Got some strong lines here, or maybe the fish is not that big.
I did it.
You did it!
Oh, that's nice. Not a tiny fish.
So, what are you gonna do with it?
Huh? What do you mean?
Will you be keeping it or letting it go?
Let it go? I just worked hard to catch it. Why did they do that?
Well, everyone has to eat. That's just part of life, and I love a good fish dinner as much as anyone. But some just enjoy the sport and the struggle, and release the little guy once he's been defeated.
What's that?
Looks like it isn't this fellow's first time being caught. That is a battle scar.
Scar.
Try to be more careful next time.
Oh, that's good. You learn.
You know, maybe that kindness will come back to you someday. I'm sure the fish appreciates it.
Yeah.
Done for the day?
Yeah, now that I've gone to see what it's like.
Well, if you decide to join us again, the fish will be here. And so will I.
Maybe I will too. Thanks for the help.
Of course, of course. The pleasure is all mine. Have a good day, miss.
I like how you can walk in for these fishing things. It's always very nice when you can do walk-ins.
Come in. What brings you here?
I had a question. Yesterday, Aspen said I should ask about getting a TV in my room. That way, I'd have something to do.
Oh, that is a good idea. I take it today wasn't particularly exciting either.
Not really. It was fine. Nothing bad happened. I'm just...
Bored? It's alright, you can say it. An empty room would be boring for anyone. I believe there should be a television somewhere around. Let's take a look.
Somewhere around.
What are all these rooms?
They've been all kinds of things over the years. Bedrooms, studies, playrooms. But now they're mostly just storage. I believe this is the one. Ah, there it is. Miho, are you all right? As you can tell, it's been a while since I've come in here.
Allergy. Or maybe just the dust.
I believe it should still work, though.
Okay, I can move it to my room then.
It's all right. I can take it.
Whoa. I need to remind myself to never piss her off.
I learned from your experience. So you try to steal TVs, huh?
Let's see.
It works!
Indeed. I'm relieved. Let me try to remember how to use it.
Cartoons are good when you're learning a new language because it's for kids, so it's way easier to understand. Well, I really want to check out other places, but then these quests, they just keep on popping up. And I really, really want to see more stories, so yeah.
Hey, mind if I set up here?
Oh, sure. Are you new here?
Yeah, this is my first time painting.
Me too. Wanna have a Actually, maybe you shouldn't race when you're painting.
Yep.
This is amazing for your first time.
You think so? I mean, of course it is. What are you gonna paint?
I don't know yet. Let's see.
All right, everyone. Warm-up's over. Go ahead and find a partner. We're going to work on portraits today.
Wow, that's hard.
You should go ask him before he ends up with someone else.
Whoa, are you a mind reader?
Something like that.
That's so cool! You're right, though. But what if he says no?
Then he says no, I guess. Nothing would have changed, right?
Right? What's the worst that could happen? Flag.
You know, you kind of remind me of someone I work with. Anyway, wish me luck.
Good luck.
Time to change things up. Show your partners what you made, and then go find a new partner.
Whoa. Mine's not even close to that good.
15 minutes for a portrait. Wow. That's gonna be hard. I can barely finish the basic structure in 15 minutes.
I think it's lovely. Painting is like anything else. The more you do it, the more you improve. And I've been doing it for a long time. We all have to start somewhere, though.
Hey, let's be partners.
Sure. So, how'd it go?
Got a whistle.
How'd what go?
Talking to Cyrus.
Oh, that. I got too nervous to really say much, so we just painted each other until it was time to switch. Oh no, what if he thinks I'm boring?
I don't think anyone could think that about you.
Yeah, but what if he does? This is not good! Okay, got it. I need you to do me a favor.
What is it?
When we change partners again, I need you to go partner up with Cyrus, and then you can ask him what he thinks about me. Don't just straight up ask him, though. That'd be too obvious. Try to see if you can get him to say it without saying it.
Say it without saying it?
That's gonna be a little bit hard for this little fox here, I guess.
Yeah, you know, like,
Okay, I'll try.
Thanks, I owe you one.
All right, new partners. This'll be the last time.
Here, this is my painting of you. It's better than the last one.
Ooh, I look great. I, kind of forgot to paint you. So, I guess I owe you two things.
That's fine.
Cool. Okay, hurry, before someone else takes him.
Hey, wanna be partners?
Alright. I'm sure it's a total coincidence you were just talking with Lena, right?
Not at all.
I appreciate the honesty. Anyway, let's get started. Hey, can you do me a favor?
Uh-oh. I mean, what is it?
There's something that I want to ask Lena, but I don't know how she'll take it. We've known each other for a bit, but that's why I'm worried. I mean, I kind of know her feelings, but not that well.
Yeah, I wonder how he thinks about Lena.
So, and maybe don't ask her this outright, Maybe you can try to see how she feels by, like... Well, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Anyway, what I want to know is...
Alright, that's it. Time to show 'em off.
Actually, never mind. It was dumb anyway. Here's what I made. Ta-da!
Oh, phew.
Nice job. You really captured the way I feel inside.
I made this for you so you'd have okay, bye!
Hmm.
Whoa. This is...
That's a lot of work in 15 minutes or so.
Really good?
Yeah.
What was it you wanted me to ask her?
It's fine. I need to ask her myself.
Mm-hmm. Ew. So I can keep on doing. Well, I want my side quest. I want to do my side quest. Yeah, catching a fish is really satisfying. And I think they're doing like shore ocean fishing too, which is really, really fun. Mm.
Hey there, miss. Something I can help you with?
Oh, I was here to go fishing, but it doesn't look like anyone else is here.
If you're looking for a lesson, then I'm afraid the pool's closed. Which is to say, the next one doesn't start for a couple of hours. But if you just want to try your luck with the ocean, you're more than welcome to borrow a rod.
Sure. Thanks.
Yeah, fishing is actually, especially ocean fishing, not the fly fishing ones, those are hard, but ocean fishing is actually quite easy once you know how to figure out your line and your hook. And then you just hook your bait and then cast it into the sea, wait, and then repeat. It's actually fun. Simple fun.
I hope I don't catch the same fish as last time.
Mm-hmm.
No bites yet?
Nope, nothing.
Maybe the fish all went out to eat.
That's fine. I had to wait even longer than this last time.
That's the right attitude to have. They can keep you waiting for a while.
You've been waiting for a long time for a certain fish, right?
Spot on. Who told you about that?
I took one of your lessons a while ago. You told me about it then.
Huh. Well, my memory sure isn't what it used to be. Anyway, you're absolutely right. Not just any fish. He's the king.
Ooh,
The king?
a big fish.
Yes, the king of the ocean. He travels the waters of the world, all on his own. He takes his meals from a different fisher every night.
No.
It's said that if he chooses you, you'll have 7 years of good luck.
Now that's dramatic. Fish. A lot of the fish have their own little pockets of ocean that they like. Even if they're like traveling fish, they have the route that they like to take. Not like you can find them everywhere in the world.
Not a bad deal for catching a fish, right?
7 years. Wow.
Sounds pretty nice, doesn't it? To tell you the truth, I don't care too much about that. But the privilege of being recognized by the king of the ocean, now that is a prize worth chasing.
So, if he's always swimming around the world...
He only comes by once a year. 1 day is all you get, and then he's on to his next stop. And then the next fisherman.
No wonder you've been waiting for so long then. How many years have you been after him?
Oh, I've given up counting at this point. 16, 17, who's to say? I stopped keeping track at least 5 years ago.
Yeah, these chats are also a good part of fishing.
I've seen him once, which is more than many can say, but he swam right past our shores. I heard he was landed a few towns away.
I'll bet he must be huge if he's the king.
He's not tiny, that's for sure. His scales are every color at once, and they look like gemstones in the water.
I wonder what fish it actually
Wow.
is.
I want to see him.
Is it like one of those, like, the really long ones? I cannot remember the name.
You'll get your chance in a few months. He's due to swim past Wellington a couple of weeks before the new year. You can bet I'll be ready.
I'll try to. What do I have to do?
That's up to you. Some say it's just luck. Some say it's about having the tastiest looking bait. Some say the only thing that matters is where you're standing when he passes by. For me, I try to get to know the fish and the sea. I figure if they trust me, they can put in a good word with the king, hmm?
Mm-hmm. Yay, fishing. Oh. Oh, important story. Hmm. Hmm. Work. Yeah, we'll have to see how good you are at work. Wet. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you're not lonely or alone anymore, you kind of feels like you're getting weaker. But being vulnerable is part of the bonding, I guess.
Morning, birdies. Sorry I don't have anything for you today. So much for that.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there.
Mm-hmm. Not turning into fox, huh? That's some change for sure. Mm. I really like this. I really like this view. It feels nice. Yeah, staring down a city from the mountains or from somewhere high makes you think. Makes you think a lot. Mm-hmm. Nice.
Ah, Miho. Welcome back.
There you are! We were wondering where you'd gone off to.
Morning. Just went out for a walk. Sorry if you thought I ran away again.
The thought crossed my mind, but I didn't really believe it. You've got a big day today, right?
You can say that again. Went on my walk just to clear my head.
I hope you're excited too. I'm happy for you, even if I am a teensy bit jealous.
Yeah, you'll find knowing how to do with the sugar and the tea thing.
A teensy bit of jealousy is a good motivator to work even harder myself.
Actually, about that,
Juliet, you had better not be about to offer me a job.
rather the opposite. I have a favor to ask. Just for today, do you think you could assist Miho as she gets her bearings? It's getting near my bedtime, and while I'm sure Miho would be able to handle herself, I imagine a helping hand would make things easier. That is, assuming Miho doesn't mind.
Of course not.
Well, I suppose I could spare the time.
Oh, so nice.
Great. But what about the Bell House? You didn't get fired, did you?
They'd go out of business the day they fire me, and they know that. But I enjoy how that's your first assumption. No, I simply swapped shifts with someone, so I don't have to go in until later.
Wow, that's convenient.
And much to our benefit. Thank you, Aspen.
Don't mention it.
Then, shall we turn our attention to breakfast instead?
Oh, I thought you'd never ask. You really went all out, huh?
Hash browns. I wonder what type of hash browns this is. I have seen so many different types of potatoes that they call it hash browns.
I felt today merited a bit of a celebration of you and the start of another chapter of your life.
Yeah, some hash browns are like a big cake, like a big solid piece of chopped potatoes fried, and then there are shredded potatoes, and then yeah, there are a lot of like cooked potatoes chunks that cause themselves hash browns.
Aw, thanks. It's really all because of you two, though. I'm just...
Oh, quit saying that. You need to give yourself more credit, Miho. We can only try to help show you the path. You're the one who has to follow it.
Whoa. Who wrote that?
Nobody. I do occasionally have my own thoughts, you know. Anyway, just accept the compliment and let's eat.
Fine.
How is it?
Great! I've never had hash browns that weren't soggy before.
I'll be sure to remember you like them this way. Oh, and the pancakes you made are delightful, Aspen.
You made these?
Don't sound so shocked. I have to do a lot of baking and prep work at the Bell House.
They're really, really good.
I like how shocked she was. She was like extra shocked.
Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying them.
Did you get enough to eat, Miho?
More than enough. I think I'm set for the rest of the day.
I'm sure you'll feel differently by lunchtime.
And there's no great compliment to the cooks.
Hmm. They are so excited.
Thank you for your assistance. Are you two ready?
Yes, whenever.
Yep.
Let's get the two of you set up then. I did a once-over before breakfast to make sure everything was as it should be. I'm sure the two of you know your way around the place by now, and that's really all there is to it. And if you feel the need, don't hesitate to wake me.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. I'm like Cinderella. I intend to live my dreams for the precious few hours that I can.
Do you have any questions, Miho? Or anything you'd like to go over again?
I think Aspen wants to work with me.
Nah, I'm fine. I've done all the prep I can.
All right then. If the two of you are all set up, then I'll be off to bed. I'll see you in a few hours.
Have a good sleep.
Good night. And now we wait. Nervous?
A little bit.
It's understandable. I was nervous on my first day of work, too. I'm sure everyone is.
I just don't want to mess anything up. Especially not on my first day.
Relax, it'll be fine. Not that I think you will, but even if you do make a mistake, that's natural. It's how you get better at things. By doing them wrong until you figure out the right way.
Yes.
There's not much that can really go wrong, either. It's not like at a restaurant where there are customers paying money and with all kinds of different orders. If it takes you some extra time to find a book or put one away, that's no big deal.
Yeah, I know you're right, but I still worry. I don't want to do such a bad job that Juliet changes her mind about me or something.
Are you still worried about that? Juliet adores you. You could burn the whole library down and she'd still let you live in the ashes.
I mean, it is already ashes. Why not?
That'd be closer to what I'm used to, at least.
Right, you and your dramatic backstory.
My what?
Backstory? Life story? whatever you want to call it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't make light of it.
Oh, it's fine. I don't mind. Just forget that you think it's interesting.
I hope someday you understand why. Maybe you'll hear a story that resonates with you and makes you want to know more, or get to know that person better. Like me, when I met you.
I guess that makes sense. Like when I talked to you and Juliet.
Juliet, perhaps. Even I don't know much about her life before she came to Welly, and even that is fuzzy.
And you?
I know this makes me sound like a hypocrite, but there really isn't much to say about my past. For one thing, I don't have nearly as many years as you two. But also, I had a boring, normal childhood in a boring, normal town. I went to a boring, normal school for a while before I moved out here, hoping for a change of pace. But now I live a boring, normal life, just in a different city.
I mean, it's not boring.
I'll bet I wouldn't think it's boring. I
No.
don't even know what a normal town and normal school are like.
Good morning!
Oh, hello. Wasn't aware there was anyone working this early.
I'm just helping out today. But Miho here is the library's new daytime caretaker.
Hi there.
Let us know if there's anything we can do to help.
Cool. Congrats, Miho. I'm just here to browse. Thanks, though.
Enjoy!
Good job.
Thank you. Why don't you greet the next guest?
Do I have to do that for everyone who comes in?
No, but a smile and greeting never hurt. Although we'll have to keep the volume down.
Right. Hi! Let us know if we can help.
See? That wasn't so bad, was it?
No, but so far no one's needed any help.
Oh, my audio is...
True. Let's see who we get next.
Do you work here? Can you check these in for me? I'm running late as it is. Thanks!
I wonder why he was in such a rush.
No clue, but I respect him still taking the time to drop off his returns. Do you want to start writing them down?
Sure.
Hello, welcome.
Good that you're just using English alphabets. So there's only 26 of them instead of a lot, like the kanji and stuff.
Miho, could you give me a hand, please?
I like how she's making educated guess when she's barely educated on this. I mean, she is still educated a bit, so that makes sense, I guess.
Can you go find these? I think one was returned today, so it might not be on the floor yet. Also, these ones were checked out in the wrong name, so they need to be corrected on the sheet. These three here are going to be picked up later, but we've been asked to pull them ahead of time, so make sure not to get them mixed up with the others. Okay?
Got it. Maybe.
You've got this.
Ooh. It's really busy here, huh?
Alright, let's see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just fake it until you make it.
Have a nice day.
Let me go save this. Well, because my computer is acting up again, I guess I'm gonna end it here today. Thanks for swinging by, and yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day or night or whatever from where you're watching. I'm gonna continue this probably sometime next week, or yeah, when I figure out my stream schedule. I like reading visual novels. I think having these stories is really good. So yeah, I hope my computer will stop acting up like this. But see you next time.